Season 3, Episode 4, What Investing is Ultimately For. Up to this point in the season, we've been clearing space. We've stepped away from urgency. We've separated tools from ideology. We've loosened the grip that returns and performance tend to have on the mind. Now we're ready for the question that quietly sits beneath all of it. If investing comes last, what is it ultimately for? Not what it can do. Not what it sometimes does in good markets, but what role it is meant to play over the course of a real life. The first thing to say, clearly and without qualification, is this. Investing always comes last in the order of money. After earning, after savings, after cash reserves, after stability. That order does not change. What does change is the output investing produces over time. And most confusion around investing comes from missing that distinction. Early in life, investing does not exist to support your lifestyle. Your job does that. Your skills do that. Your energy does that. At this stage, investing has a quieter role. It is building future income capacity, not income you spend today, income you are incubating for later. Growth matters here, not because growth is aggressive, but because time is abundant and income from work still carries the load. At this stage, investing is not paying you. It is preparing to. As life progresses, something subtle shifts. Expenses rise, obligations deepen, time begins to feel less theoretical, and investing starts to overlap roles. Some of it is still growing, expanding future capacity. Some of it begins producing income, supporting present stability. This is the middle arc most people misunderstand. They think they must choose between growth and income. But this stage is not about choosing. It's about blending. Growth and income coexist. They serve different purposes at the same time. This is not indecision. It's maturity. Much later, the role shifts again. Active income becomes optional or unavailable. Sequence risk becomes real. Peace of mind becomes valuable in ways that spreadsheets don't capture. At this stage, investing is no longer preparing. It is providing. Income is no longer theoretical. It is covering obligations, replacing work, supporting life as it is actually lived. And this is where many people feel behind, because they mistake this phase for a starting line instead of a destination. This is why a few distinctions matter deeply. Growth is not aggressive. It is a tool for building future income capacity. Income is not conservative. It is a tool for providing coverage and replacement. Neither is a personality. Neither is a virtue. Neither is permanent. They are tools used at different times for different jobs. Seen this way, the arc becomes clear. Early life. Investing incubates future income. Midlife. Investing overlaps growth and income. Later life. Investing prioritizes coverage and replacement. Same system, different emphasis. And once you see that arc, something important happens. People stop asking, "Am I late?" Because late compared to what exactly? There is no universal timeline. There is only alignment between role and stage. This episode is not asking you to change anything. It's asking you to locate yourself honestly in the arc. Not where you wish you were. Not where someone else is. But where your life actually is. When investing is aligned with life stage, urgency fades. When it's misaligned, anxiety grows. The work of this season is to bring those two back into sync. From here on, we'll begin revisiting risk, not as volatility, but as fragility. We'll talk about income, not as yield, but as coverage. And eventually, we'll name the number the system is quietly built around. But not yet. First, the purpose has to be clear. Investing is not about winning. It is not about beating anyone. It is not about proving intelligence. It is about supporting a life over time, calmly, responsibly, and without urgency. That is what investing is ultimately for.